Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to give you guys a One Piece discussion video. Now, it should be fairly quick, given the fact that there's not much to talk about when it pertains to this current topic. But this is another installment of the This is Haki One Piece mini-series. Now, this is something that it's safe to say that we haven't seen yet in the series, because I've checked. I asked people in the chapter review that I did on Wednesday whether or not there was a scene that was similar to this prior to the event, and there are none. People reference the scene where people could sense, what's his name? Karibo, and how he was going to attack Shirahoshi. Well, that scene is not similar. People reference the scene where Sanji was inside Nami's body trying to search for Kinemon's torso. Scene, again, not similar. Not even like remotely similar, because he was sensing in the water and he couldn't see. He couldn't even see auras at that point in time. He was just sensing. When it came to Fujitora and Enel, that was also referenced to me to search. And no, because of the fact that, well, Fujitora is blind and he can't really see to begin with. But even if he could see through like some other like means, like a third eye or Kenbu, Shogunohaki, aura sensing, no, like that hasn't been shown yet when it comes to Fujitora. He can sense things from afar and he can hear very well because of Kenbu Shogunohaki, but he can't really see auras. When it comes to Enel, that case also applies to him, where he can hear anything within a multi-island radius diameter, and he can actually hear what they're talking about because of his lightning powers, where he can magnify the voice so he can hear it, or he can perceive it because of his lightning powers. But he can't see auras per se. Usopp has displayed a unique version of Kenbu Shogunohaki, and initially I thought that there may have been a possibility that it was also Busou, but no, because of the fact that Busou ties into one's spirit, which is the exact reason why I say that what Sanji can do and what Zoro can do is Armin Haki, because of the fact that when Zoro awakens Ashura, he's using his spirit. Sanji's spirit, his soul, burns hotter than fire. Therefore, it's a direct correlation with Armin Haki's foundational ability or requirement. There you go. Spirit. You need spirit for that. But when it comes to Kenbu Shogunohaki, it's just a certain degree of observation. So how one perceives the world around them. And in Usopp's case, because he's a sniper, and his eyes must be honed and they must be trained to a certain degree. Because, well, okay, fine. You can't train your eyes, I think, but I guess I'll talk about it in the sense that his eyes are quintessential to what he needs in order to actually snipe people. Therefore, I would assume that because his eyes are such a huge requirement, his haki would stem from his eyes. Therefore, we have now a newer version of Kenbu Shogunohaki, the ability to perceive one's aura. Now, granted, whether or not in the future the other Strat members can do this, not too sure. Usopp may be an exemption because he's a sniper. So this could also apply to people like Yasopp, Von Aga, who are also snipers. They can probably perceive one's aura and then dictate certain shots based on their perception of said person's aura. So it's unique to Usopp among the Strat crew, but it may not be unique from a universal standpoint. So, like, for example, the ability to hear all things is, like, unique. Like, a very, 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 very select few among billions can actually do that, like Goldie, Roger, and Luffy. So, or Luffy hasn't got to that level of Goldie Roger, where he can, like, hear, like, the poneglyphs and, like, write in that language, but whatever. So, overall, that is a new form of haki, or perception. It's a very cool haki. It fits Usopp very well. Usopp can't control it, though. Usopp is, from my understanding, a novice a rookie, a massive rookie when it comes to Haki training. In fact, as far as I know, he's done 0. So whether or not Usopp is going to be able to actually like master this over the course of his journey, not too sure. There may have to be a certain, like let's say a certain time where he goes into training again and he actually hones this type of aura perception. Don't know. But that's what it is for now. For now, we're going to call it aura perception, and we'll leave it at that. To perceive one's aura and being able to judge certain actions based on one's aura. I mean, people did reference Rayleigh as well, because Rayleigh was able to tell that there were a certain number of creatures on the island that Luffy was training on that Luffy couldn't beat. So Rayleigh was able to gauge how powerful these creatures were. But that, I think, is more or less an enhanced version of Ken Bushiro Haki. He's not uniquely pinpointing the auras via his own eyes. He's not doing that. He just could sense around him. In fact, in that case, his eyes were actually closed, to my recollection. So, that's it. I'm done. I will see you guys later. This has been a very short video for an obvious reason. And hopefully this is expanded upon later on in the series. And it probably will be. I don't see why not. So, this is Haki, episode 3, I suppose, or 4, whatever. I don't know. And I am done. Rate the video, comment, subscribe. Peace. Have a nice day.